Hi, it's Amanda, and I really want to show you how to make one of my favorites, the patty melt. It's ooey, it's gooey, and it's easy AF. The delicious patty melt, one of my diner classic go-tos, is a cross between a burger and a grilled cheese, and it's smothered with caramelized onions. It is truly one of my go-tos, but the diner is not open right now. So I know how to make it myself, of course, and I want to show you, and I want to make you feel confident about this because a patty melt can be so satisfying, so comforting. And if you had maybe one too many cocktails on your Zoom party, it's really good for a hangover. Okay, so here's what you do. You have your ground beef patties. These are about 5 ounces each, and you're gonna cook them just like a burger, except you're gonna do it like a smash burger. You're gonna smash it down, but you're gonna pre-cook it. Okay, so here's my finished product. I put salt and pepper, I gave it a nice sear, I smashed it down a little bit with my spatula, and it's about medium rare right now because I want it to come out medium rare to medium when it's totally finished. Okay, so I'm gonna get my pan hot. This is always essential. Start getting your pan hot, but not too hot. Again, just like a grilled cheese, you wanna get the outside nice and grilled and toasty, and the inside ooey gooey and melting. Okay, so we have bread. Now, this may not look like rye bread to you, which is what you usually use for patty melt, but since, you know, supplies are at a minimum right now, I'm just using this bread. It's a multi-grain bread and it will work. So any bread that you have. Honestly, substitutions are key at this time. So don't not make the patty melt just because you don't have rye bread. Rye bread just adds a little more flavor, but you can use any kind of bread. So 2 slices of bread, and then I'm gonna smear it with these caramelized onions. Now, if you have watched any other Easy AF videos, you will have seen my instructions for caramelized onion. And again, they're an amazing thing to have around. Take those onions, caramelize them, have them for your patty melt, for your burgers, for onion soup, just for a snack, smear it on a cracker with some cheese. Okay, so we're gonna assemble. I'm gonna put caramelized onion on the bread as if it was a spread. One side, nice and heavy duty. We want lots of caramelized onion on that. That's where the flavor is. They're sweet. And if you're a burger lover and you like onions on top, this is key right here. And these are really cooked well and they smell amazing. Okay, so we're gonna put the burger patty now on the sandwich. Look at that, it fits perfectly. Okay. I like to use typically Swiss cheese, but I like to blend cheeses. Some cheeses melt better, some cheeses have more flavor. Today, what I have in my fridge, I have a cheddar and I have a Munster. It's gonna work, it's still gonna work delicious and it's gonna melt. So I'm gonna put 1 piece of cheddar on the caramelized onion, 1 on the meat patty, and then I'm gonna go ahead with Munster. And then I'm gonna put it together. So here we go. Okay, so in the pan, I'm gonna put butter. Honestly, grilled cheese and butter, it's the only way to go, and I'm not gonna skimp, okay? This is not, we're not watching our fat on this dish. We have meat, we have cheese, we have caramelized onions, and we have butter. This is a treat, okay? This is as if you were going to the diner and they were slapping this on the griddle for you and getting it nice and toasty. And we need the butter. We don't have any butter on our bread yet, and you're gonna see the pan get all bubbly with the butter. We don't want the butter to get brown, and we're gonna go in on one side. I'm gonna press it a little bit, and of course I'll use my spatula in a minute, but that burger, we want it to sort of smush down with the onions and the cheese and all incorporate while it's toasting, and you can hear that sizzle. I love the sound of that sizzle. And I'm gonna watch my heat as it bubbles, as the bread toasts on that side, and then the interior is going to heat through while it's in the pan. So I'm going to set this aside. You can, again, continue to make multiple patty melts. Okay, and I'm gonna get ready for when this comes out of the pan. Now it takes a couple of minutes. Obviously, if you want your patty meat to be cooked more, you can cook it more ahead of time. So because it doesn't get that much time in the pan here. So make sure you cook it to your desired temperature before you assemble. And you know, I'm a Jersey girl. I grew up going to New Jersey diners, and patty melt is a staple on the menu. If you can't decide between your burger and your grilled cheese, the patty melt is it. All right, so we're gonna see this result of that beautiful butter in that hot pan. Look at that! Oh, I'm gonna press it. Don't be afraid to press it. Now, if you've ever seen those short order line cooks in diners, they've got a weight that goes on top. And you can even do that if you have a pot lid, you can put that on top. I also think that's a really good secret for grilled cheese. Cover it and wait for that cheese to melt, or press it down with a weighted lid. You want to do it? Should we do it? Let's do it. Okay. Now you can let the weight of it just press your sandwich, or you can put a little bit of pressure with your hand, and that just helps everything heat through. It kind of gets everything smushed together, which we like. Everything's incorporating, and I can smell it. I can smell the meat, the onions, the cheese. It's incredible. Honestly, I haven't made one of these in so long, and I can't wait to eat it. Okay. Our patty melt is looking killer. It's golden brown. I can see that the cheese is oozing out the sides. Some of the onions have fallen over the edge of the sandwich, and they're caramelizing even more. And that's exactly what you're looking for. You want to see cheese melting. That's when you know it's ready. And we're going to turn off our heat. We're going to get it out of the pan. And we're gonna cut it. Ooh, there's still onions in the pan. Amazing. I'm gonna cut it on an angle, just because. And just, you know, saw through, use a serrated knife, because we wanna keep our sandwich together. If you don't have a serrated knife, you can use a big chef knife, and make sure you just do one cut down. And then you will see this patty melt is so beautiful. The cheese is melted. The burger patty is still medium rare, coated with those caramelized onions. Oh my God. Look at that. So good. So you can make your patty melt at home. If you can't get to your diner, this is comforting. This is ooey, gooey, delicious, and it's easy AF.